Hello and welcome back to Pathologic 2. It's been a while since I last played, Derrick, but I think you said you really liked like the other ones, so um, who am I? Who am I to disappoint? I'm here to investigate. What was it? Let me quickly review. I'm at a furry cadet station. The local urchins have found trying a murderer. 3 poisoned patients. 3 kids have been poisoned. Seem to require medical help. The urchins need assistance. And apparently there's going to be trial. I'm going to be judging. And all while I'm missing a hunt because they think I killed my dad. Cool. Well, what do I think of this? I think this is a whole bunch of baloney. I think the people are better than this. They're going to come to their senses sooner rather than later. It's kind of a shock they even went this far, honestly. But in due time, all will be well. I just need to figure out this little trial, and this will be the worst thing that happens.
There once was a man of great humour who found he was dead of a tumour. But he woke up today to his neighbour's dismay, and that of his cow once he took her.
Sick rhymes, bro. Okay. What voice do I do for Notkin? Because he's a very, very good boy. What about... I don't want to do too childish a voice because he's not a child. He's like... Well, he is a child, but like... If I do a too child... I don't know, just... You're here. You're... Wow. That's Jester. That's his cat. I know that, lore. You're here. I need a voice. Fuck. It's a bit of a blind spot, sadly. Sorry, Notkin, you're getting default voiced. You're here. Good. The trial can begin. But who's the accused kids? Couldn't you at least, like, present them to me first? A question first. They say you're no son to old Burak. He was a doctor. He saved lives. It is said that you kill instead. Is that true? Ah, so that's the accusers. No, that's a bit cheeky. I'm a Burak. I have no doubt. Is that true? What is time full of gossip of rumormongers? Yeah, it surely is. I am a doctor. That's my trade. I did kill some people, but that's just they came at me first. So I am a Burak, no doubt. Answer the question, please. Are you a murderer or not? Killing is not necessarily murder. That's an interesting position to take. No, and I don't try this one. But here's the dilemma. Do I have to be truthful to these kids? Should I be honest? I'm gonna be real. Even if I have to be a hypocrite, I'd rather be a good influence on these kids. So I'm just gonna try to do whatever it takes not to murder. So, does that help me my case if I lie to them? Are you a murderer? Killing is not necessarily murder. No, this is bad. If I say this, they're gonna like want to execute someone. I can tell. I may have killed. If I do it like regretfully, then maybe they'll want it to stop. Tell me, is it right to kill? We need to know what you believe. Old Burak wasn't just a doctor to us. He was a teacher. He knew how to live. You say you are his son, so you take his place and answer. Is murder acceptable? Only in self-defense. I mean, that's in character. It's right to kill someone who preys on the weak and defenseless, to take revenge against those who deserve it. Only in self-defense, only to protect a loved one. No, killing is never right. I think in self-defense, I think that's the only time. Because, or I could just... No, what am I saying? I need to not do murder for these kids. Anyway, what is right anyway? Is murder acceptable? It's never... killing is never like an acceptable, like it's not like ideal. Okay, ideal and acceptable are two different things. I'm gonna say It is never right. It's never something you should strive to do, but it happens. Do you plan to avenge your father? Because he's dead, and I don't know what killed him. I mean, I don't really care that much. He was my dad, sure, but like, I don't know. His character wasn't that well developed. He was apparently a soldier. He apparently was kind of a cool guy to these kids. What? Good. We now know what kind of man you are. Here ends your trial. You're free to go. Awesome. So you know me, huh? That was quick. I guess I should talk to you if I'm ever confused. Alright, that was easy. I have met Nutkin. I wonder, Derrick, I really want to know what you think of this guy, because we tend to be divided on characters, and this kid is my favorite. Like, boy, does he get into trouble, but boy, is he also a good boy.
Every dog has its day.
Fuck's sake. So, is revenge bad too? Do as I say. Right, so the Haruspex is plotting revenge. Artemi Burach is plotting revenge. Yes, life finds no way of punishing the wicked. So you say murder, it's bad, but it's easy for you to say. It was really easy. You gave a wolfling a bone. You gave wolfling a bone. Never fed Duke, never met Leah. I'd like to see if you change your tune when you actually encounter the traitor. I bet my soul you'd lose it and snap his neck. I bet my soul... I think, yeah, you should take better care of that soul. It's fine. We've got a half on top of it after all. What? We each have a half beside our own soul. See this gray cat here chasing its own tail? That's Jester. We're always together. He has a pet cat called Jester, and he meows occasionally. I love him so much. Okay. We're always together. I see no cat, though. Ah, I see. So this pet is like third half of your soul. Indeed. Back to business. Wait, what was that before? He didn't see a cat? Okay, I hope he's just around here and he's not imaginary, because that'll really confuse things. Back to business. Why did you mention revenge at all? So here's the deal. Finally, we're getting the full picture. You're so full of milk. You're so full of the milk of human kindness. Go and meet Lika for yourself. And if you truly, honest, believe a lying, cheating lowlife like him deserves to go free, let him go free. But if you figure he needs to be taught a lesson, give him this leash it'll bring back here, guaranteed. It's like a black mark of sorts? No. It's a leash. He'll know what it means. You won't. So, undefined punishment. Alright, I'll take it. We have a deal. Murky says it's by the Gumstone. Who's Murky? The girl in the corner. She's the one who told us you're a killer. She's the one who told us you're a killer. Did she see me then? See me then? She did, but don't bother her. She's frightened as it is. Alright. I guess that's fair. She did watch me kill 3 people, which was pretty impressive. Like, holy shit. The Gumstone. Stepward from the basket. Aren't you supposed to know all this? Or are your stepfolk having difficult to have different names for everything? Yeah. The step people called Urhilu, hatred. See you around pups. I don't know if that's true, but I want to say it. Alright, I have a leash. Made of sturdy leather. Whoever gets leashed won't get away. Kids value it. Soul and halves have leash. I think they represent humility towards their animal halves. But what would a dog head do with one? Alright, so we're gonna meet this kid and maybe leash him if we think he deserves it. But we don't know what it is. Thank you for actually coming. You're so brave. Look, we all made this gift for you to welcome you here. See? It's bread. Please don't frown. It's all we can spare. We need to eat too. There's lots of mouths to feed here. Why are you doing this? Sorry it's stale, and drink the milk fast because it'll go bad soon, but the water is fresh from a ravine. No, wait, keep this, especially if you don't have much to give. So the kids are hungry. Look, I want to say this, but also food is going to be very troubling later, and I kind of need that food. Do I need it more than these kids? Are these kids going to die if I take this food? The question is, the answer is maybe. And, well, if I can't survive, then I can't help when they get sick. So, yeah, I'm just gonna accept their gifts now. So you kids are all hungry too. Well, yeah, we're on our own after all. Alright, thanks for the gift, kids. Sure is timely. God, I feel kind of bad taking that, but I know how dire it's gonna be in the future, so 20. Okay, she likes scissors. Anything you can get with that. Needle. That's just for later. Knives, scissors, blades, razors, anything sharp. If you got a sharp axe, I'm interested. Got a scalpel? These items are what I bartered for. We need them. And what would you give me for sharp objects? Lock-picking shivs, if you're handy with locks. You could open 3-4 doors with that one. Brand new. And needles, good for smaller locks, like locker locks. Okay. Well, I see you're all... You trade needles for knives. Strange. Sir and a local. We aren't allowed razors. If they catch us, we'll be grounded for a year. Might even get spanked. Children aren't to touch sharp objects. I think kids should just have knives. That seems like a great idea. Morphine. They just have morphine? And a bullet. Okay. I don't like giving away all my fish hooks, but this guy's probably going to want the most for them, so... I'm going to buy morphine and a bullet from this kid. Good trading with you guys. Bye. Alright. Now, it's our quest to... We gotta meet a kid who poisoned some dogs. Like a bastard. Oh fuck, here we go. So, what am I gonna do to this kid? As far as I understand it, he poisoned their dogs, but I don't want to do something right. Yeah, so they talked to me about what is right, what is murder, and that's not something I necessarily want to ask them. I don't want them to figure out... They're too young, they shouldn't be thinking about these things, honestly. But, here we are. And so, probably don't kill anybody. That's a fun little shack there. So, okay, I'm just gonna say no murder. That's no killing any kids. They did give me the leash, which the souls have to leash. I think they represent humility towards their animal halves. But what would Doghead do with one? I don't know. Well, if dogheads are dogs, then they'd wear them, surely. That makes sense. So we wanna find him, and we wanna talk to him. This guy from the station.
The worst is yet to come.
Look at you, feeling better. But the town's not too welcoming, is it? Don't worry, the steppe is so wide, it can't hide anyone. What brings you here? Who are you? Like, I really like him because of the voice I gave him, but like, if he poisoned dogs, he's kind of an asshole. Like, he's wearing the dog head. How can he poison dogs? Why'd you ask? I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Did you poison those dogs? All lies. I'm a good, kind soul. Yeah, I'm not believing that. Explain yourself. The soul and halves are the real punks, and Notkin's the worst. And punks deserve to suffer, right? But you can't hurt them. They just wipe the blood away and keep going. So you need to hit them where it does hurt. right in the heart. Make him see how it feels. Jesus. So it's like the standard rivalry, I guess, between these two gangs, but this kid just took it way too far. Okay, so this is just let him run off. This is hold the leash, and this is do the leash option and hit him where it hurts. I think you're right. This world isn't. So this is the murder him option. We said no killing, so we're not doing that. But what if we just make him run away? Is that better? Well, the other kids want justice, and so they probably won't trust me if I just let him, or maybe I could just tell him he escaped. Do I want to? Why am I protecting this kid? He poisoned dogs, but I like him because of the silly voice. Do I let him go? I kind of want to let him go. No, what am I saying? This guy's an idiot. This guy sucks. I think it's probably best that we leash him. I'm not sure what it means. He'll probably like hold it. He'll probably like wear it. If he's like just kind of... Okay, if he's being leashed, does that mean he's like becomes their pet? I mean, that's kind of fitting, considering he poisoned them. I don't like this situation one bit. But I guess hold this leash. Some things are bound to happen. The dog killer is the doghead who saw me at dawn. He could testify to my alibi. I gave Knockin my the murderer will be tried. What? So he's gonna be tried. Okay. So he's gonna be tried now. And something, I missed out on an event because of that. Well, I don't know if this is the murder kid event or the let him go event. So, alright, I guess that's settled. Not as graceful as I would have liked, but that's okay. Okay, well, I'll miss your silly voice, Lika, but not so much your dog poisoning. That's a bit cringe. Kind of lay off that, if you will. But I think the way it's going, it seems more like he's gonna become the dog, which is I don't know how to feel about that. Jesus, man. Okay. So, fun fact. I actually, you may have noticed by the editing, I've kind of stitched together, the start of this was me of like, Beetle, me of like 2 weeks ago, when I was still figuring stuff out. And I'm just looking for trash here. Any trash? No trash, but there's a easy way back there. Okay. I split up the recording too because I got to that point and I just didn't know what to do. So I gave up and got back to studying. So yeah, this is the canonical ending. Okay. So what do you got to say to... Oh, there he is.
When the cat's away, the mice will play.
First, stay, then play. First, stay, then play. So you got your just desserts, huh? They didn't hurt you after all? He is off. Your friend, outsiders, beware. Oh, he doesn't remember me? Oh, he's actually... Yeah, he is... My theory is correct. He's a dog now. Oof. I want to be his friend, but he's an asshole. And we've met. Don't touch, bad boy, bad boy. You gotta actually will for the joke to work. What a stupid prank. No, you're a good boy. Keep up the good work. I feel so fucking weird. Oh, because I called him good boy earlier. And it felt weird then, but not as weird as now. Not Kin, what the fuck?
In toil to be troubled is to have your toil doubled.
Okay. Jester thinks you're a decent sort, and he's not the only one. So, behold, we solemnly grant you this leash. It means that you're always welcome here, and that you may even get your own half one day. Not everyone does. What did you do to him? We didn't kill him, as you can see. Good. Instead, he took a trip underground. Deep. What does that mean? Folks don't dig pits in this town. I know is something changed. Right, so you can't dig stuff in this culture. It's like forbidden. You mean 6 feet deep, don't you? Underground. What have you done, punks? Do you even know anything about the ground here? So the earth is fucked here, so I don't think 6 feet. Trip underground, what does that mean? Did they beat him up? Okay, I don't think they literally dug him in the ground, but nothing has changed, but there's at least one pit. What the? Yeah. Has someone gone mad? Where is it? Come now, are you serious? Those are old wives' tales. Wait, so he is lying? Where is it? Where's the pit? I can't say I gave my word. Okay, I won't make you snitch, but I'll find the culprit. Now look, see Murky? Bro, he just told me. There she broods. She saw you get off the train this morning, saw you got attacked, saw everything. But she doesn't talk much, and I think few grown-ups would believe her. It's better than nothing, though. This business... I'd rather not drag an orphan girl into this. This business is murky enough as it is. I do want to... Okay. Clearly, I am upset that the hole has been dug. So, I think that's worth investigating. And I got a leash. Yeah, it's the same description. Gained a leash, lost the leash. Kids like it. I'm worried. Okay, she doesn't want a leash. Do you want a leash? You do want a leash, and that's 10. You're only selling lockpicks, though, which could be good, actually. 5? Ooh. A rusty scalpel's only 3, bro. I think a lockpick, especially early on, would be good. 'Cause something bad may or may not happen, Derrick. Okay, I'll stop alluding. You know where this is going. There's gonna be a fucking huge ass plague, as mentioned in the prologue, as mentioned in our campaign. So we gotta stack up. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. It is gonna be bad. So we gotta fucking we gotta get on that right away. Okay. I hate how scissors... How many needles do I have? Like, a few, right? 5 needles. That's pretty good. I do want a lockpick, though. I could actually... Wait, a lockpick I can do stuff in Ruben's house. I can rob Ruben better. I think. So if I do this, 2 scissors, that'll give me 3. And then I can get another needle. I'm down for that. It would be nice to get... Okay. Well, I dropped the lockpick already. How clumsy of me. If I do this... Yeah, okay. Now I gotta talk to Murky.
And they lived happily ever after, and horribly ever before.
Aw. Go away. I saw everything. No one saw me, but I did. Why do you want me to go away? Well, I feel like she probably doesn't trust people who just killed 2 people. So I'd say that one's fair. What do they call you? Well, do I want to go pleasantries or do I want to go straight into business? Oh, stop looking at me like that. Okay. What about... What did you see? Everything. Okay. Did you see the fight? What is there about you to love? Nothing. So I don't. Damn. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep on the... I don't like the accusatory stare. I don't need to. Nuh-uh. Things are great without you. Great. T, don't be an asshole to the fucking kid who just saw you kill people. Okay. I think, okay, so Lika, right, so the whole point was I needed a witness to show people what the fight was so that they can clear my name. So I do actually need Murky here. Well, I do, but I also don't want to be, like, so pragmatic that I, like, just be an asshole towards her, but, well... Things are great. So she doesn't need me. I think maybe go for the friends route. I can be friends with Murky. I could try.
Dad used to bring us food home from the factory.
Food home from the factory. Okay. Well,
There
thanks.
once was a man of great humor.
Alright, you're
who
just
found he was
speaking
dead.
shit. Thanks, kids. That was a moral dilemma and a half.